Hey everybody, it's Ramona Remisat again from RamonaRemisat.com. And it is not Takeaway Tip Tuesday today. In fact, it's Thursday. And in fact, it is US Thanksgiving today. And although I'm not American, I actually live in Canada. I just wanted to jump in today and share something with you that is very appropriate to talk about on Thanksgiving. And that is the idea of gratitude and why it's important and why you should care. Is really what that's about. I want to wait a couple of seconds here just to see if we might have a few people jumping on live. I do realize my timing is not great today. It's getting close to the dinner hour in Eastern Time, so people are probably sitting down to eat their turkey dinners right now. But nevertheless, they can catch this on the replay, hopefully, and still get some value from it. So if you are new to me and my work, again, I'm Ramona Remisat. I am a business mastery, well, sorry, let me back up. I'm so many things. And it's always evolving. I actually work a lot with women entrepreneurs and mostly coaches and service-based entrepreneurs, business coaches, health coaches, you name it. And where I help them with is their mindset, mastering their mindset and their intuition, so they can make clear decisions that they trust, they don't second guess themselves, and so that they can attract the right customers and grow their business with ease. So today what I wanted to talk to you about, like I said, centers around this idea of gratitude, thankfulness, why that is so important. I recently attended Fabienne Fredrickson's Mindset Retreat down in Florida. It was a fabulous event. And one thing that she gave to everybody that was there is this handy dandy little sheet that lists out 22 emotions. So I know this is backwards to you, so I'll just kind of describe it. So on the one side here, these are all the emotions that if you are feeling these emotions, it says you are manifesting, okay? If you are feeling any of this big long laundry list of emotions, you're definitely not manifesting. It says you are not. And I bet you can guess what some of the emotions are that are on the side of the list where you aren't manifesting, right? They're things like boredom, pessimism, frustration, overwhelm, doubt, worry, blame, discouragement, anger, resentment, revenge, hatred, rage, jealousy, insecurity, guilt, unworthiness, and the worst ones are fear, grief, depression, despair, and powerlessness. Okay, now conversely, the other side talks about all those positive emotions. Things like, hello, as you're joining in, give me a shout out, let me know who's out there. I'm talking today about gratitude, why you want to know, why it's important, what's the big deal. You talk a lot, or we hear a lot about these days of people, using a gratitude journal, writing out what they're grateful for and why. Beyond it just being a fun exercise or ritual, why does this even matter? So this is what I'm talking about today. So I'm just sharing with you this cool list of emotions that I recently got when I went to a mindset retreat. So on the one side are all the kind of yucky stuff. Like I said, boredom, pessimism, frustration, overwhelm, fear, anger, all those things. The other side are things like faith, trust, joy, love, appreciation, gratitude, passion, enthusiasm, optimism, hopefulness, contentment. So when you are in the range of feeling those sort of negative emotions, that is sending out a signal that it's pretty low vibrating in terms of quantum physics. I'm not going to get all technical and sciencey on you right now, but let's just put it this way. It's literally impossible for you to get more good in your life when you're vibrating on that level, okay? Conversely, when you're on the other side and you're excited and you're joyful and you're passionate, when you're really excited about something, you almost feel like you're vibrating. You're like, I'm so excited, right? So when you're feeling that, that's the vibration you're sending out. The universe is going to want to respond to that with more, right? All that good stuff, so that you get into that zone of being able to draw into your life the things that you're working towards. Now, the key to this whole thing is gratitude. And why? Because it's the key that unlocks things when you are catching yourself in those negative emotions. So let's say you're having one of those days when things aren't going to plan and the voices in your head are telling you all the reasons why you can't do something, why you shouldn't do something, how you're no good, and all of those, how you don't deserve it, and all of that stuff, right? Some people will just try to plow through, right? But really, they're still simmering in that stew of all this whole list of negative emotions. They're just kind of working themselves through this whole, from here to here to here, and it just kind of goes lower and lower. I call it getting sucked into the vortex of despair, is really what it is, right? So the trick to get out of that is to do something on the right-hand side of the list that's going to put you in those feel-good emotions, right? So again, faith, trust, joy, appreciation, passion, enthusiasm, hopefulness, all of those things. And how do you get yourself over there? The quickest and easiest way is gratitude. To stop what you are doing, take a nice deep breath, and instead of thinking about everything that's going wrong, everything that's no good, how you're no good, everything else, sit and think of something that you can be truly grateful for in that moment. And why? And the reason why you want to say why is because that's what brings up the emotion, the feeling around it, right? And like I said, that's going to emit a signal to the universe that it's going to want to give you more reasons to be grateful. And if you look at this list, and again, I know it's backwards for you, gratitude is number one. It is one of the number one ones. So anytime you can get yourself feeling faith, trust, joy, love, appreciation, and gratitude, that's going to switch you immediately out of the low vibrating emotions back into being able to draw in what you want. Okay. Now there's other methods too that you can use. If you're having a crap day and things aren't going to plan and you just, you catch yourself, like I said, beating yourself up, telling you why you can't do something. Gratitude is the easiest, quickest kind of in the moment thing that you can do, but some other things you can do is anything that makes you happy, anything that makes you feel good, anything that brings you joy. So maybe it's stopping what you're doing and going for a walk in nature. Maybe it's putting on your favorite piece of music. Maybe it's putting on a song and cranking it up and just dancing around your house. Maybe it's stopping and doing something creative with your hands. If you're like tactile and you like to paint or draw or sketch or do one of those, the adult coloring books that are big now, right? And just getting into that mode to take you out of that craziness that's going on in your head. So there's lots of different ways and things that you can do to kind of get you from the one side of the page to the other side. But I just wanted to share that gratitude is so easy and it's something you can do wherever you are, and it only takes a minute or so, right? It's not something that's a big heavy investment of time and energy, and it's free. You can always think of something to be grateful for, right? So that is the power of being grateful and why you need to know about it. Because like I said, if you're stuck in the traps of feeling hopeless, of feeling worried about something, of doubting yourself, of feeling disappointed, of being overwhelmed, of being bored, every time you're in that emotion, you're cutting yourself off from all the stuff that the universe wants to deliver to you. So stop it. First and foremost is to recognize it. So even though it's not Takeaway Tip Tuesday, my takeaway tip for this would be to start noticing as you move through your day what your emotions are. Because what you think about and what you feel is what you're going to get more of, right? So that's my takeaway tip. As I said, hopefully that feels helpful. If you enjoyed that, share this out. Let other people in on the secret of why gratitude is so important. And, maybe it would be helpful for you to make your own kind of list of, like I said, on one side of the paper, you have all those happy, good, feel good emotions. And on the other side, list out all the ones that aren't so great and keep it visible so that it's a reminder as you go through your day to really pay attention to where your emotions are so that you can switch out of it and go on to the other side of the list. That could be something that is very helpful. I know I'm going to be putting this up right where I can see it. Even though I know this, when you're in the throes of stuff, right, you forget. So you need to have it somewhere handy where it's going to be visible, where you can remember the minute your inner voice starts going into that negative place. So enjoy, everybody. Also just want to mention an additional resource. If you don't have it yet, you may want to get my free video series. It's called The 3 Essential Steps to Getting Anything You Want in Life. Very simple steps, but done committedly and consistently can yield some pretty cool results. So if you don't have that, you can grab it at ramonaremisat.com/free gift, and I'll put the link below so that you can go ahead and grab that. So I hope all the US folks out there are having a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy that turkey dinner. You've been making me hungry because everybody's been posting on Facebook about all the wonderful things they're making for Thanksgiving. And I've been craving turkey and stuffing now for about 4 days. So enjoy your dinner, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. And we'll see you here on Tuesday. I hope you can make it back for Takeaway Tip Tuesday. Thanks, everybody.